So the idea is that hopefully through this walkthrough, you guys are supporting each other and you're co-constructing knowledge.
I want you to predict in a video that you see, that you're gonna see, how much time did you allow your students to talk in that 7 minutes clip?
Quick competition here, guys. You've got to decide. And we're looking for a pink champion. Do we have a pink champion?
And I want you to underline or to highlight anything that sticks out to you in the template that you think will be successful in a lesson teaching students.
Professional development at Green Dot is every opportunity that an educator has to collaborate with a colleague around their own learning.
Professional development at Green Dot is foundational to who we are and reflects exactly what we believe, that all educators and all learners at all levels have the capacity and desire to continue growing in their practice.
It focuses on every member of our organization and creating a community of learners.
You can break down Green Dot's teacher and counselor professional development into 3 categories. There's org-wide PD, there's school site PD, and then there's individual professional development.
We were working on reading apprenticeship, and what we were hoping to do was to go away and implement reading apprenticeship in our classrooms.
Looking at what the strengths are in the work as you're interpreting and talking, then looking at what's a struggle. Is it writing? Is it understanding the content?
There's a conceptual understanding there.
So I was really kind of hoping that they would point to the equation. I think I still need to work on what does it mean to include evidence.
When I think about some of the successes that we've had at Green Dot when it comes to professional development, I think about some of the innovative ways that we've been able to differentiate professional development. So demonstration classroom, coaching from our curriculum specialists. I also think about the ways that we've grown teacher leaders to take on the responsibility of coaching and mentoring and training their colleagues. We've actually taken the approach that in order for someone as a teacher to be effective at delivering professional development, we need to train them on how to do just that.
One of the core values of Green Dot is the participation of all stakeholders. Educators should be communicating what their needs are. We want to make sure that we differentiate PD to meet the needs of the learners, and the learners include our teachers and our counselors and our administrators. And so it's important that educators have a voice in the design, in the development, in the delivery, and eventually in the ownership of what professional development looks like across our organization.
When I think about what I'm most proud of, it's the teacher leadership in our professional development. I think about All Green Dot Day when we have 120 teachers in a room and they are receiving presentations from 3 teachers. And when they present, there's an authenticity of having already done it in their classroom that we can't replicate.
We take a lot of time to get feedback from our teachers and really dig into the feedback and determine what we need to do differently to meet their needs.
One of the reasons we have such investment in teacher-led professional development is because our teachers believe that they're continuously improving. They believe in having a voice in the direction that the school is taking. And they also believe that they are sources of expertise when it comes to instructing our students.
Teachers are just so enthusiastic and excited about professional development, and we work in an environment where people really do have a growth mindset and constantly want to grow professionally.
My teachers are just eager to find out the best and the newest way to do things for students, and whatever is going to best serve the students, we all agree to do that, and that's just kind of the culture that we've been able to cultivate at the school.
There's not something broken. We're not having professional development because we need to fix you. We want to better ourselves. We're very successful teachers, and we want to be even more successful. And as successful teachers, we keep looking for different routes of success.
This is the most support I've received in my career as an educator, as an administrator. And part of it is just that overarching philosophy, if it's not enough to grow our students, it's not enough to grow our teachers, we're growing the whole team. This wraparound strand throughout Green Dot, if everybody moves forward together consistently.
That's the purpose of professional development, to create a community of learners that is invested in developing their own practice as educators.
Professional development is a work in progress in Green Dot. It's grown over the last 15 years. It will continue to grow in the next 15 years so that we can continue to meet the needs of our teachers, our students, and our administrators with the best resources, training, and learning experiences for all.
We're seeing the cumulative effect of a high-quality professional development program not only in the feedback that we get from adults, but in the performance that we get from students.
When teachers are using the same vocabulary and are accessing the same professional development, it really impacts consistency for students, and it really increases the speed in which they can learn when they're exposed to the same strategies and the same language, and so all of those things translate to student achievement.
At the end of the day, the reason that we've dedicated this amount of resources, time, and energy into providing excellent professional development is because we have an obligation to our students to ensure that they are ready for college, leadership, and life.